Yeah, so Nintendo just finished up, I think, one of their most disappointing press conferences in a long time.
Yeah. Let's get this out right from the beginning. I don't want to talk about Nintendo Land.
Yeah.
That game, I don't want to talk about
they only had so much time. It was really important that they really condense everything, so they spent about half the show talking about Nintendo Land.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that game.
Okay, yeah.
So Pikmin, they started off with Pikmin.
Pretty strong start.
Really good.
Strong start.
I'm a big fan of Pikmin.
Yeah.
And we're going into the press conference, we knew that was one of the games they would reveal. And it looks fun. You have new rock Pikmin. You can throw things, aim things with the touchscreen. You can play the game off your TV, just on the controller. That looks cool.
There's an option to use the Wii remote, but you don't have to. You can just use the straight up controller, which is nice. I'm glad they're not, pushing people into the Wii remotes.
That looks weird. I want to hear more about is it sounds like it's not just Olimar this time. There's 4 different Olimar characters that you control.
Didn't he have a brother in 2 or something?
Yeah, he had whatever's taller,
the
Luigi. But now there's 4 of them, and so you can throw dudes. It almost looks like it's open for co-op, but they didn't say there was co-op.
There was a little co-op in 2, but it was really just kind of tacked on at the end. It wasn't that great.
So that'd be sweet if it was 4 player.
Yeah, definitely. The full game cooperative would be really awesome. I think Pikmin was really the most interesting and exciting thing they showed. Really nothing else stood out to me.
Well, they showed off a couple good games right at the beginning. They showed off Pikmin. They showed off 2 Mario games right away. They showed off with the Wii U Mario, new Mario
suits.
style.
They had a wingsuit, which looked kind of cool.
Baby Yoshis, blue Yoshis that spit bubbles at dudes and bubble them up and they float away.
Yeah,
that looks cool.
And then the 3D one,
and the 3DS
one looks. It doesn't look like anything particularly new, but that's fine. I mean, it's new Mario. Who's gonna
what are you talking about? It's new Mario, man.
Yeah, it's got new in the title.
It specifically said new in the title. How can it not be new?
It's also a sequel. I don't know, it's complicated.
And then they had the Paper Mario.
Well, yeah, it looked cool. I like Paper Mario. So
what else did they talk about? They talked about
Mass Effect for Wii U. He's eating.
Wow, what's on your list
My
here,
list.
Kyle?
Karaoke, so it's sing.
Karaoke.
People are awkwardly holding the Wii U controller like a microphone.
Was that an iCarly song? What was that?
I have no idea.
It's a new hit song of the summer. So yeah, karaoke game, Batman with some new upgrades.
New stuff
which looks cool.
Yeah.
They also
screen stuff.
A bunch of Ubisoft games, which some cool stuff there, like Rayman, Assassin's Creed, which would be cool.
I think that one of the reasons it was just disappointing to me, overall, because even though those are cool games, there was just so few surprises. There was nothing new.
Yeah, even Pikmin and Mario.
Yeah, I mean, we knew about
that
stuff.
Coming.
Lego City looked pretty cool. That was actually
which we still
highlights.
knew about, but it does look cool.
Yeah, it looked like a Lego Noir, like an LA Noir, but with Legos kind of, which is pretty interesting. And it's not licensed to Harry Potter or something, so I'm kind of curious to see what they do without being, tied to something.
Yeah, it's interesting because it doesn't have a license. But it looks like a game that's going to be fun. It's going to be GTA-like, but a little more playful. It looks like a game that kind of has a soul, has an actual character to it.
Yeah.
Kind of just have fun playing.
Yeah, it still has that kind of comedy of the the other games. But
it's probably not going to do anything revolutionary with the genre, but it'll be fun because it's lighthearted and enjoyable. I guess one announcement they did make that was kind of glossed over and they didn't really show much is the fact that you can play 2 Wii U controllers.
Oh yeah, that's
on,
new.
On the system.
It's been rumored. So
last year it was rumored that it was just going to be 1 controller per system. So I'm glad that you can do 2.
Yeah.
They talked a little bit about Scribblenauts.
Yeah.
Which, are you a fan of Scribblenauts?
Yeah, I played the first one. The cool thing about Scribblenauts Unlimited that I thought is it looked, because Scribblenauts was always kind of singular sort of stages, but Scribblenauts Universe sort of looked like you had longer levels that you had to progress through, which was kind of interesting. And then you could combine creatures or combine words together to make your own creations. It looked pretty cool.
Well, it seems like Nintendo, they really like to show off families playing together and make family time look really boring.
Yeah. Well, they also had the young, attractive couple trying to get their calories up with the Wii U.
She was like, here, look how much exercise I've done, honey.
I like how she was...
You need to work out more.
I love how she wants her husband to work out, but she forces him to do it while she watches the Nature Channel.
Yeah, Nature Channel.
Yeah. Did you think they were going to close out with something cool? I was really maybe they were going to have some surprise, not a new Zelda or anything, but maybe some kind of Metroid or just some kind of
Metroid or maybe
Star
Zelda.
Fox or something. Just I thought, he even said one more thing. We're going to look at that game that you don't want to talk about.
The game that will not be mentioned.
Yeah, which was incredibly disappointing.
Yeah. It's like the press conference started off pretty well.
Yeah.
And it was like a party everybody got invited to. It's we're having fun. Halfway through, they're like, all right, get out of here. The party's over.
But no one had a ride. No one had set up rides yet,
Yeah,
so they
they're
still
just
had
like,
to hang
get out.
around.
And they're like, we got this video reel that's going to show after
You guys
the
want to
press
watch some
conference. You can
fireworks?
watch.
I guess you guys, while you're waiting for a cab, you can check out these fireworks.
It's going across the street. It's my neighbors doing it. Or just whatever. Well, that was pretty much the Nintendo press conference.
Yeah.
Nintendo!